Hi guys, and welcome back to the House of Lineage. My name is Marie and Chantal has asked me to show you around my home this Christmas, some of my decorations. So we've talked about in the last video, we talked about the tree that I just bought, the 6 foot half tree. And today I'd like to talk about what's behind me, the garland on the fireplace. This is a very dense, heavily flocked garland. I got it from Inspirations on my trip to Liverpool. It cost £35 and it is 6 foot long. It is beautiful. I am just so happy with my purchases this Christmas. I really am. It comes with its own hooks. So I've got a hook to either side of my mantelpiece, which is great because normally I have a garland across the top and underneath, and I have them on hooks. I have hooks screwed in underneath the shelving and they hang on that. This, I didn't want to put any more holes in my wood because the screws, they tend to hang. I hang things off them anyway when it's not Christmas, but I didn't want to, so this is ideal. I did have, it is very heavy. I did have a few issues keeping it up in the middle because I didn't want it to hang like a normal garland, and I didn't want it straight across the mantle top because it wouldn't have stayed in place up there anyway. The shelf's not very big and neither is the shelf that it's actually leaning on. So I have a command hook, one of those where you take the backing off and it's all sticky, and I've stuck that to the mirror. Now the first one actually fell off. It was a cheap version. It came down and it not only broke some of the ornaments that was on it, some of the glassware. You can see in the video the glassware that's on it because of the flocking. But yeah, I was quite upset about that because there was some of my favourite glasses on stems. I do tend to put ornaments into my trees as well and glassware, but not to worry. It happened. It is what it is. We can't change that. It also obviously smashed a couple of things, glass things that were underneath. Again, I had things stored in them, but it happens, doesn't it? It's pointless crying over spilt milk. So I have a little star on top of it, and I've put some little bubbles, little icicles. I've tried to keep to the Winter Wonderland theme, and the little icicles. And that's it really, guys. It's 6 foot long, £35 from Inspirations. And there's nothing else really to say about a garland, is it? But I'm just in love with it. I really am. Now I want to come forward because while I'm in this video, I'm going to talk about what's hanging here in this picture. Let me see if I can bring this back a bit just so we can get this in, because like you know, I don't edit. So yes, here we go. Let me stand away from the video. I've got hanging baubles. I've made this wreath. I'll tip this up so you can see. This is a light. It's a brass light. It's solid brass and it is unbelievably heavy. How it stayed up there, I have no idea. And my husband worries every single year I touch it. In fact, he worries if I dust it. And I don't blame him. I worry myself, but I was the one that put it up there. So I must have done a good job of it. So there we have, I've wrapped a garland around it, and that is also flocked, but it's only lightly flocked. I've put a few bits of mistletoe into it and some bits and bobs. And then I have a wreath that's underneath that I've made. The House of Lineage has made this. And I have baubles hanging from that again to keep to go in with the silver theme. And that's it. That's it for this video. Obviously if you're wondering about the pool noodle itself, they're only £1. I think the pool noodles went up in price this year. I think this one was actually £2, and the twine cost me £1 from Poundland, the Poundland shops, and that's it. And the baubles I got from Wilkinson's. They came in a pack. You got quite a lot in the pack. The pack was £4.99. And it had all sorts in. It had little silver Christmas boxes that I have somewhere else in my home. It had what's behind me on the garland. It had iced ornaments. It had really silver ornaments. It had snowflakes, silver snowflakes. It also had little silver stars in it. It had a lot in this box for £4.99, and I do wish I'd got another box. Also on top of it, I have battery operated lights. Nearly all my lights are battery operated that I have on these things, so you don't see the trail and wires. Now I'm going to move the camera again because I want to speak about the garland. The garland has 100 battery operated lights on it. And I did that again because normally I do have a tree that stands in the corner and the wires are actually hidden. But this year obviously I didn't do that. So I had to look for other ideas. The batteries don't really last long, guys, and normally I don't put them on until it falls quite dark, which in England that's round about 3:30, 4 o'clock. The darkness starts to come in by 5 o'clock. It tends to be dark in England. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Like I said, short and sweet. Hit the subscribe button if you already haven't, a thumbs up and a thumbs down. And I'll upload on to the next video. I am trying to do quite a lot of videos. I have a week's holiday this week from work, guys. I'm finding it difficult to fit everything in, obviously with my 4 grandchildren and other things. I'm finding things very difficult. So there we go. And it's all the Christmas parties this week. I've actually got a Christmas concert, one child's Christmas concert this week. I was due to go to another one, but they're only allowing 2 in at a time because of COVID. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to my eldest grandchild's concert, but I would have liked to have done that. Obviously I never went to another grandchild's concert because his parents went, but I'm actually getting to see his brothers today. So I've got to fly, guys. So I'll see you later. See you on the next one. Bye.